from the windy city of Chicago. Baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the LA Dodgers and the New York Yankees. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
Yankees baseball is next. Matsumoto is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, here is Cody Clemens. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for the Dodgers. The second baseman, Cody Clemens.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the afternoon misses for ball one, and that's how things get underway here at Wrigley.
First pitch.
The 1-0 home. Had some rain last night, but no thunderstorms in the forecast today. Game time temperature 89 degrees. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Here comes the 1-2. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Stepping in now, Ogneya Apke. The first pitch swing, he hits a fly ball to left center. In there, a base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in to in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Into the box now, Wander Javier. Strike called, now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
0-1 count and the pitch. But right at the shortstop for the second out. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. D-Row, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Standing in now, Kiani Cavaco. Ball one to start the at-bat. The set and the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. One left for LA. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Nottingham gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So now here is Maury. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Yankees. The designated hitter, number 11.
And the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting second.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Matty, I know I'm stating the obvious, but the middle of the order has to come through today. You got guys that are playing way above their pay grade on the periphery, and it's time for them to look and see the big boys do their job.
So now to the plate, Watanabe, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Drilled down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter in his craft.
Into the box, Park, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Nottingham has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Over to first, and the runner back safely. Watanabe stands at first with 1 out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two and two. Runners on the move for second, and this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. payoff pitch home. It is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting
So
short.
now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nakajima, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
1-1 the count now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Cesar Ledesma.
Cesar Ledesma.
First pitch of the AB now. And that's in there for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, I love this, boys. Mano-y-mano. He's coming to get him with back-to-back big-time heaters.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1-2.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
And a good pitch, but it misses here, and that moves the count back to even on the Dodger third baseman. 2-2. Now the pitch. And this is strike 3 called, says Clyde Washington. Might have looked a bit low, but that's out number 1.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
To the plate now, Samir Duenas, as he'll take a look at ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
And this one misses here. A close pitch on 3-2, but Clyde Washington rules it ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Next to stand in is Gabriel Moreno. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set and the pitch. Moreno is really a rare talent in this sport. A true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch. Not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And there's ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
Oh, the old classic 2-strike. Let's throw the fastball right down the middle. Not in this game. Gotta believe you gotta work the corners a little bit more. Fastball command is paramount at this level.
2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Left fielder looking up, still going back into the bleachers and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
Well, this is what makes this guy so hard to pitch to. He has that rare combination of speed and power. You don't want to walk him and have him get on first base. So what happens, you throw him a strike, and he can hit the ball all the ballpark like he did just there.
At the plate, Everett Serrano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. One out, nobody on. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Gotta believe that was a mislocation because it missed right down the middle. This guy's gonna have nightmares at the plate thinking about missing that one.
Again, another foul ball. One and two, here it comes. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The next 1-2 pitch. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. 1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 2-2 one more time is taken, ball 3.
Hey, this has been an epic at-bat right here. I don't blame the pitcher for a little nibbling right there. Maybe get a swing and a miss. He didn't bite on that one, so now we go full count.
Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So next to bat will be Ryan McKenna. Now here's the first offering. And that misses, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0 misses, ball 2. McKenna, just 18 years old. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Three and 1 to him now. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
So the next to bat will be Cody Clemens. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the AB on its way. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he had. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things, I guess, with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone. Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fouled away. Now another 2-2.
3 balls.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
The next 3-2. And that misses. Ball 4. He's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Stepping in now, Ognea Abke. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. The 1-0. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul. Set. Here comes the 1-1. 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The count now at 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Next up, Wander Javier. First delivery to him as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Popped up. Nakajima has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 9, Yanni Cavaco.
Next, it'll be Kiani Cavaco. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
0-1 the count. (0-1) count. The pitch. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left field for a base hit, and not in time as the run scores, and the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches, you get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives into frustrating for a pitcher.
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Sasaki enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. in now, Cesar Ledesma. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Off-speed pitch, just missed inside.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
The 2-0 on the way.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Has a look, now the pitch. Apke on second. Cavaco at first. 2 out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 5-0. Now it'll be Kosuke Okada, and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going.
They've gotten a gut punch to start this game. There's no doubt about this, but that's when you have to turn the scoreboards off. Everybody do their job one at bat at a time.
Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Batting 6. The right field.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish. He controls the entire flow of the game, manipulates the pitching staff, gets them through the game, and not only that, completely shuts down a running game.
So now to the plate, Tsuyoshi Sato. And he lays off there, 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting 7. The second baseman, number 17.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Ka. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the third. Heidi?
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. So stepping in is Samir Duane. And in to open things up here in the third. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, outside.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Bullet back up the middle. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
First offering on its way.
Oh.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Everett Serrano.
Next up is Everett Serrano. Worked a walk his first time up. The pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
So here is Ryan McKenna. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Leading off the inning, it'll be you, and they could use a spark from him here.
Number 66.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff. Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8 and 9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
Into the box now, Shinji Kato, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is, and that's swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. Kato, originally from Mississippi, this is his first year at the big league level. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Yu gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a throw over, and he's back easily. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Back to first. And great work by the pitcher hustling over to cover as he takes the throw for the 3-6-1 double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
To the plate now, Maury. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's out the corner.
1-2.
1 and 2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. Into the corner and slicing foul. The next 3-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. The Yanks held in check. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. And now Ryan McKenna. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
At the plate now, Cody Clemens. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man.
1 ball, 1 strike.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
Changeup. Good pitch there. 1-2. Six runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Skied down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. Chopped on the ground to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and he'll likely do his best to forget about today.
Man, did this one get ugly early. As a starting pitcher, you're looking to get some length, and certainly 5 or 6 innings. He couldn't even get out of the second inning in this one. This is one he'd certainly like to forget.
And now the first pitch. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. A good bend on that one as it's fouled away. Strike two. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1 ball.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
At the plate, Wander Javier. As he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. No hits to this point. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Into the windup and the pitch. Two out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
2-2.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
2-2 pitch is fouled away.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Pitch saws him off as this one's lifted in the air. Cobb has a play, and that ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees nothing. Now to the plate, Watanabe. And Dero down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Oh.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
The 1-0.
Nope, outside. Ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Racing back, the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. Solo shot to right center, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Yeah, they dug themselves quite a hole, but they say the first thing you need to do when that happens is to stop digging. Well, with that solo shot, they've stopped digging, but they've got a long way to go before they climb out of this hole completely.
Into the box, Park. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Nakajima.
And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right.
0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Kosuke Okada.
Next to hit, Kosuke Okada. He bounced out last time up. First offering on its way. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1 and 2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Fouled off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2.
3 balls.
We've got ourselves an awesome battle going on right here. Bottom line, the guy who's going to win this situation is the guy who executes.
The 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Up next,
Digging in next, Tsuyoshi Sato grounded out in his last at-bat.
Sato.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The 1-1.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 2. And now here is Kiani Kavako. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Kiani Kavako.
First pitch of the AB now. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Standing in now, Cesar Ledesma. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
There's a hard-hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Samir Duenas. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Ledesma, base runner at first with 1 out. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman.
Not a bad spot to miss right there. Much rather have it run inside than out over the plate where the hitter can do a lot of damage.
The 1-1.
No, that's a ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
All even now, 2-2. From the belt, the pitch. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. He was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate now, Gabriel Moreno. A curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now the 2-0 home.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that's the third out. Dodgers lead 1. They lead it 6-2. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The second baseman, number 17.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope, ball 1. 1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Here's the 1-1.
Ball. 2-1.
Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. And it's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot here to left center field, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game. One of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. Zero. 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of mislocations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
A base hit in his first trip. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4. That's dinger number 6 on the day between these two lineups. I feel like I'm watching home run derby here, guys.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Bueller, we got up to swing for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats in both lineups.
Both teams with 6 hits so far. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Big breaking ball and a beauty. 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Maury. As he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, man, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he won. Great.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Zach Hess, the right-hander standing 6'6", will take over pitching duties here.
76, Zach Hess.
To the plate now, Watanabe, very weakly on the ground. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he lays off for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on a close play at the plate, and that'll make it a little more interesting now. It's 6-5.
Boy, this would look like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice.
In now, Park. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next, Nakajima. After the walk, a quick check on first. And he'll get back in safely. First delivery to him. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The 1-0.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. And, ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds. From the belt, kicks and deals. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. He's running. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Yankees 5. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next. Hideo Yamamoto is into the game as a defensive replacement now as he takes over in right.
Now playing right field, number 22, Hideo.
9-10 is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field.
Now playing left, number 22, 9-10.
Kazuhiro Wada is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 60, Kazuhiro Wada.
Timoteo Hong will also come in now as he takes over out in center.
Now playing center field, number 36, Timoteo Hong.
Jung is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second.
Number 63.
Sang takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 29.
London. Grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Kurt London.
Here's the first pitch to him. Wind up and the 0-1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Down the left field line and deep, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
That showed me something. It's not that easy to hit a changeup over 400+ feet out of the ballpark. So this guy gets some good extension, strong wrist, and this guy's got some terrific bat speed.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the break. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Cody Clemens. Base hit into right center. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Stepping in now, Ogneya Apke. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Reined in. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. Back with more from Wrigleyville right after this. Kurt London will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Benito Cantu will come on defensively now as he takes over at second. Frank Kudiak will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Number 21, Frank Kudiak.
Anthony Siegler is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
Now pitching, number 74, Anthony Siegler.
Lyle Metcalf is also into the game as he takes over at short.
Number 6, Lyle Metcalf.
Now here's the first offering.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McKenna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Hideo Yamamoto.
Striding in is Hideo Yamamoto. He's getting his first plate appearance of the game here in the 6th. Now the pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will, and Showtrack tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by. First things first, here's a throw over, and he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Jung. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Pitch outside, the throw. Well behind the plate, that's an easy stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Two 2-0 count, the pitch.
Doing one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
3-2 pitch. This is line to left. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, are you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D'Lo. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown and black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. To second, and that's a base hit as the run will score to tie our ball game at 6 apiece.
Hey, D'Lo, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
At the plate, Shinji Kato. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D'Lo. To get that base hit to give your team the lead, you have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Slider laid off for a ball.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses with it. Ball 4. So that'll load the bases. And now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Kazuhiro Wada stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Hong on third. Kato at second. Mori is over at first with 1 away. And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 home. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Another one sent foul. Still only 1 out in the inning. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fouled away. Try again. 1-2. He spoils another one and will do it again. Another 1-2 delivery. This pitch is popped up. Duenas in foul ground makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 30.
Next for the Yankees will be Park, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Two out, bases loaded. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
A strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
Fouled off. The set and the 1-2. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-6. entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Just missing here, 2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And ooh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. And he has to fight to stay alive there, as this is just pushed foul to the right, and he'll get another shot. Another 2-2 offering.
3-2.
Back-to-back sliders in on the hands. He didn't handle it real well at all in the previous pitch, so why not come right back with it again? Better job of laying off that one, though.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. High in the air out to center field. Hong is right there, one down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Yankees, Cavaco.
Next, here is Yanni Cavaco. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. 1 out, nobody on. Hit back up the middle. And that's the second out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Frank Cloutier.
Next to hit is Frank Cloutier. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. The Throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Get out the microphone. Stretch time here at Wrigley. The Yankees lead it 7-6. Zach Muckenhern gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home seventh.
Number 45, Zach Muckenhern.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Nakajima. From the stretch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Two and one after the foul ball there. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here's the 3-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. McKenna is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
At the plate now, Nye Tan, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
That's a ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Now back, the right fielder, Hideo Yamamoto.
Stepping in once again is Hideo Yamamoto. He singled first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against him.
0-1 pitch on its way.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
I could understand the first pitch being tough on the umpire to debate whether it was a strike or a ball, but no debating that last one. That thing was way off.
Hit in the air out to straightaway left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 7-6. Chu Min has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 31, Chu Min.
Now to the plate, here is he went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Next up for Los Angeles, Anthony Siegler. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And the pitch.
Oh.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, Dero, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, Dero, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location. And it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters making pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
London.
And now, Kurt London. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. First time up, he went down looking. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yamamoto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. So now to the plate, Jung. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Second baseman, number 63.
He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Jung, just 18 years old. He was a 21st round pick back in 2017.
What an absolute steal. I mean, this guy has gotten a lot of people some big raises in the organization. To be drafted as low as he was and turned himself into one of the biggest superstars in our sport. I am very impressed with what this guy's been able to accomplish.
Changeup called strike 3 as he rolls his eyes at the call. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box now, Timoteo Hong, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He singled in his first AB. Now the 0-1.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first two pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
1 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a liner. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
For the first pitch, a check at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Standing in now, Shinji Kato. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Hong, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. And he popped him up. Metcalf is there, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, number 11.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Maury, as the switch hitter will bat right-handed here. Ready. Here's the first pitch. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
And 2. Here it is.
Oh. 1 and 2.
2 out here and a runner at second. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. A 1-2 pitch. Into center field, line drive base hit. He'll get it into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees lead it 8-6. Hideo Yamazaki comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 53, Hideo Yamazaki.
Ryan McKenna. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Now the 1-0.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Pops this one up. Cato is under it near the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now to bat, Benito Cantu, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch coming, here it is. Line hard, deep into left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Abke.
For the plate now is the designated hitter, Ogneya Abke. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's set and the pitch.
Oh. One ball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, that's away.
2 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Park moving to his left. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
This one comes to a close today at an 8-6 final. The Yanks rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Sang pitches well enough to get the W. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Dodgers,